Where else to start but with Prince Harry? It's not been a great year for the Duke of Sussex, but he enjoyed a rare win on Friday, awarded over £140,000 in damages in a privacy case launched against Mirror Group newspapers for phone hacking. The hackers have countersued, saying that listening to hours of Prince Harry moaning about how he hates the press constituted abuse in the workplace. Now, Andrew, is Prince Harry cursed or blessed?
Well, I think this is a win for Harry. Probably one of the few people in the country, probably the world, that speaks up for Harry. I think he does. I think he does glorious stuff with Invictus Games and so on and so forth. I was actually in court with him during part of this trial, so I heard some of the evidence, and there's some really important things. And Piers Morgan, he's come out as well. He's got his own views, and we know publicly about his battle with Harry. And he categorically said he was never asked to be a witness. He was never asked on either side. He really would have done there. He also confirmed that he's never, ever, ever hacked anybody's phone or suggested to anybody.
He has minions to do it for him.
But he did, and I was checking this because I want to absolutely make sure on this. He's got a book called The Insider, which was published in July 2004.
And this is Piers Morgan.
This is Piers Morgan. And I've got it here. There's a little quote in here which he basically says, but somebody suggested today that people might be listening to my mobile phone messages. Apparently, if you don't change the security code that every phone comes with, then anyone can call your number, and if you don't answer, tap in the 4-digit code to hear all your messages. I'll change mine just in case, but it makes you wonder how many public figures and celebrities are aware of this little trick.
Well, apparently there are a lot of people waiting in the wings. There are another 80 people waiting to sue Mirror Group newspapers and obviously other newspaper firms, News International, the Daily Mail. People behind the Daily Mail have been involved in various cases as well. So, I mean, this is something that presents an existential threat to a lot of these newspapers.
Yeah, no, it does. I mean, I know of people who have been hacked and what have you, and have taken on various news groups in the past. Look, for Harry, it is a rare win, and people haven't said many good things about him. He was, a royal who was the most popular royal for a bit. In a way, before Meghan came along. The Invictus Games, everything he'd done in the army, it was all fantastic stuff, real boys' own stuff. And then it all has gone a bit peak-tong over the last few years, but let's be honest. But it was a rare win on Friday, although then I can understand why Piers said what he said was, yeah, on the one hand, you don't like press intrusion. On the other hand, you're happy to do it and sort of basically tell everything about your own family and what have you there, your dirty laundry. And that's what Piers was having to go at him about. But on the one hand, he was hacked, that is wrong, he won.
I think this is definitely a win. So 3 for 3, it's a win for Prince Harry, and it's nice that he's actually earning his own money. Isn't that good?
How long do you think that lasted him in California?
Oh my God.
It's like 2 trips to the sushi bar.
I think also it's cute because he turned up. He actually went to work, which he hasn't done for Spotify or Netflix. So isn't that nice? He turned up and made some content and got paid for it.
And Andrew, I mean, as a lawyer, are you worried about what this could mean for journalistic freedoms? Because obviously journalists sometimes, if they're doing investigative reporting, and I'm not saying that this is, hacking Prince Harry's phone is a particularly good example of investigative reporting, but to uncover things, the Watergate scandal or whatever, journalists sometimes have to bend the rules.
Well, I think the rules are there for a very particular reason. So absolutely, and Piers is warning to people, and that's what it was in his book, if I got that right. He's made it clear he has never hacked anybody's phone. He was warning people about that. And it's not about that. The press are very good at investigating things. Don't break the law to do it.
OK, don't break the law, and that's a win for Prince Harry. Next up, we've got BBC presenter Gary Lineker, who's been waging a war on the government, signing a letter calling on them to scrap the Rwanda plan and then mocking any MPs who dare to question him. The strangest thing is that Lineker earns millions of pounds for doing barely any work, so you might think he would identify with Conservative MPs. Diane, is Gary